big news, we hit 4,000 subscribers. What? Y'all are crazy. Thank you. Oh my god, I love each and every one of you so much. And to celebrate, I was like, why not just do a Q&A? Be a basic little YouTuber like I am and do a Q&A. Because I think the last time I did a Q&A was about 7 years ago. Are you Australian? No, I'm not. So yeah, that's what we're doing today, and I'm very excited. I got some fun questions that I'm gonna be answering while I do my makeup. Yup, we're doing a chit chat, get ready with me / Q&A. How much more YouTuber, influencer, content creator could I get? We're really gonna be testing my multitasking skills today because, oh my god, I'm gonna be having to do my makeup and talk and think about answers to questions. Over on my Instagram, I asked you guys to ask me questions, and y'all came through. Y'all asked me some kind of crazy questions. One of you hit on my brother. We don't need to get into that. Like, let's get into it. Every product I use will be linked in the description below because why not? You know what I mean? Let's go in with some primer while I answer the first question. I was like, what is that? What is on my desk? It's my knee. First up, someone asked, how are you? Oh my god, bestie, thank you for asking. I did decide to talk about this question first because I thought it would be like a chill way to start off the video, and now I'm realizing this is kind of a loaded question and I don't know how to answer. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. You know, midterms just happened and that was a lot. If you didn't know, I'm in college. I hate it. Don't even get me started about college. It's just so much and I don't want to do it. So to answer your question, I'm doing great aside from how tired and exhausted I am from school. Yay! Awesome. All right, let's move on to the next question. I didn't realize how many questions I had. How / when did you become a One Direction fan? I became a One Direction fan. I cannot remember if it was 2010 or 2011, but like around there. So basically my friend had been watching X Factor. She had watched their season of X Factor and she was obsessed. And she was like, you literally need to get on this bandwagon right now. I already have a fan account for Harry. Like, you need to get on this. You're gonna be obsessed. I just know it. And she was like trying to get me into it. She was showing me all their music and I was like, this sucks. This is terrible. Obviously that is not actually how I felt. I was just like very much in my face. I mean, how old was I? 8? I was like, anything that's popular, I don't want to hear anything about it. Anything that's popular is bad. But on the down low, I was listening to their music. It was. So, you know, my bestie's over here running her One Direction fan account. It was literally, she was pretending to be Harry Styles' girlfriend. And people believed her. And then basically I slowly started to admit that I actually did like them and I was also obsessed with them. And yeah, the rest is history. My grandma loves to bring up this memory where she's like, apparently I was reading like a magazine, it was probably like J14 or something, but she was like, oh my god, you were obsessed with Harry, and I was like, girl, don't I know? I've been obsessed with Harry day one. Like, that's been my dude. Although because my bestie had already claimed Harry, I was forced to be a Liam girl for a short period of time, which was kind of scary, but you know what? I made it through. That's my One Direction origin story. Next up, I'm gonna go in with contour. I am literally just trying to use this up because I hate the packaging so much. It is like the worst packaging of any product I've ever used. It's bad, but the product is good, so like it's annoying. All right, what's up next? This one was crazy. I read it and I was like, how are y'all coming up with this? But also I love it because I was thinking about this the other day and I don't know why I was thinking about this. Oh, because I saw a clip. I saw a clip on TikTok of Niall on The Voice. Okay, the question is, if you were on The Voice and got 4 chairs from Niall, Harry, Louis, and Liam, who would you choose? So basically, if Niall, Harry, Louis, and Liam were judges on The Voice, and I went on The Voice, and my audition was so slay that they all turned around, who would I pick? I saw this question, I have been thinking about it, okay? I've been thinking about this logically, because of course I have been. There is no other way to go about this question than logically, and I think my answer would be Louis. Now hear me out. First of all, my instinct was like, okay, duh, I'm picking Harry. Are you kidding? Like, I just want to spend time with my man. Also, this is probably a thing and I need to go find it, but there has got to be a fanfic where they're judges like on The Voice or something, and then they pick you, and then you fall in love. You fall in love. They're like, oh my god, you're such a good singer. Oh my god, I'm also a good singer. Let's bang.
Not this.
You know, like that's gotta be a thing. And if it's not, y'all need to get on that right now. That's $1 million idea. Anyway, the reason I'm gonna pick Louis instead is because after seeing all of those voices, which if you haven't seen, please go watch, it's so good, and hearing his vocal range, I did not know how deep his voice went, and I was sitting there and I was like, who is singing? That is not Louis singing. It was in fact Louis singing, and I was like, he just nailed that scale perfectly. Like, okay. I think also from like a TV standpoint, I think the competitiveness of me and Louis would pair really nicely together against the other three boys, and I think it'd be awesome. I think it'd be a great season. Also, this is like my dream come true. I have always said if I had even an ounce of singing ability, I would be Olivia Rodrigo. I don't care. I would be the next big pop star. So yeah, I'm picking Louis for the game aspect, for the skill level. Niall and Liam, I don't have a reason for not picking them. I don't think I would. I also think I would just get along with Harry and Louis the most. I would pick Louis. Also, I can't resist. Hello? If Louis picked me, I'm picking Louis. Harry picking me though, I'm like, I'm gonna play hard to get. You can't have me. You can steal me. Later in the season, you can steal me. But right now, you can't have this. That's exactly how I'd play it. That's a fun question. Next up, we have, what's your favorite song at the moment? I think I'm gonna start doing the series on TikTok where I do like a recap of my top 10 songs of the month, like according to Spotify. I think that would be fun. Top song at the moment. I'm gonna give more than one because I can't pick just one. I listen to a lot of music. First song that's coming to my head is Bad Son's new single, Lying or Dying. The song is really good, and if you haven't heard it, go listen to it. I will be reacting to the album when it comes out in a few weeks. Another song that's I've just constantly had on repeat, like I can't get enough of it, is The Feeling of Letting Go by Moxie the Band. If you want to like stay up to date with like what I'm listening to, I'll link my Spotify down below. I love music so much, like I can't even get into it because I will just sit here all day talking about how much I love music. Next question. If One Direction did a re-record of one of their albums, which one would you want them to do? Oh, this one also requires some logical and analytical thinking. My first thought, okay, have them re-record Made in the AM. Because we didn't get to hear that album full on tour, I want to hear them sing it, right? But then I'm like, why not have them do like Take Me Home or Up All Night and have them redo it in like a different style or something, or just like re-sing it? I'd be really curious to hear how that sounds with their voices now, because obviously that was like over a decade ago. I think I would choose Take Me Home. I think that would be so fun. Then we'd also get to hear them sing Rock Me. Hello, I would love to hear them sing Rock Me now. That's not only funny, but also amazing. I love that idea. So, actually, let's make that happen. Which vinyl that you own is your favorite? This is a hard question. My Reading, Writing, and Arithmetic picture disc by the Sundays. I think just because I love that album so much. Every time I even think about the fact that that is sitting like right behind me, like the fact that I own that, it makes me happy. If not that one, maybe my Wham! Last Christmas red and green translucent vinyl. That is the best Christmas song. That is the best Christmas song ever made. All right, next up, not a question. Someone just said dye your hair blonde. Here, listen to me. I have dabbled with dyeing my hair and bleaching my hair. At one point in my life, I did have like the underneath of my hair bleached blonde. So like the top part was brown and the underneath was blonde, and oh my god, I was obsessed with it. And then when it started to grow out, I just dyed it pink. So slay. It looked so cool. I loved it, especially in like 2021. Like that was the right there. And I think that's the most amount of blonde I would ever do. I think if I went fully blonde, it would really wash me out. I have been tempted. Don't get me wrong, I have been tempted. The bleach has been in my hand, ready to go on my roots, and then I've stopped myself. Also, maintaining that is a bitch, and I absolutely do not want to be doing that. So yeah, not gonna be dyeing my whole head blonde. I have been debating going back to the half underneath blonde, so let me know if I should do that. Next question. When do you think we'll see an HS4? If you don't know what that means, they're asking when are we gonna get Harry Styles' 4th album. I really don't have any idea. I wish I knew. Definitely not this year. Hello, the year's almost over. I feel like middle to end of 2024 is what I'm feeling. That's what my brain is telling me. Y'all come back. If I predicted that whatever. I called it. That's all I'm gonna say. Setting the eyebrows now. Let's answer a question while I do that. Your favorite video so far? I'm gonna take that as my favorite video that I've made. I don't even know how many years I've been doing YouTube. TBH. Can't remember all the videos that I've done. I think I'd be stupid not to say like the trading card videos. Those were so fun to do. Yes, they took a lot of money and a lot of time. That's it. It just took a lot of money and a lot of time. But it was fun, guys. It was fun. If you haven't seen the trading card trilogy, go watch it. Go check it out. I really I like the series that I've done on the channel, like the naming all One Direction song videos. I feel like that's a classic video. What else? What other videos? Underrated fave when I did One Direction trivia. I actually really liked how that video turned out. I thought it was really funny. Okay, let me curl my eyelashes and then we'll get into the next question. Second to last question we've got, what are your favorite solo songs from all the boys? Oh my god, that smells literally like paint thinner. Like, that smells terrible. Oh my god, I need to go buy another one of these. I'm still gonna put it on my eyes. Favorite solo songs from all the boys. Easiest, let me do Harry. Favorite Harry song, probably Ever Since New York. And then a very close second, because I can't pick one. A very close second would probably be She. It's actually so sad to know that the reason he probably played it on this last leg of tour was because Mitch is not in the band anymore because he's got his solo career. For Louis, all-time fave Louis is gonna be Only the Brave. It is. It's gonna be Only the Brave every time. Recently, it's been Holding On to Heartache. I can't get that song out of my head. It's a masterpiece. Zayn? I love She from Zayn too. You know, when they've got a song called She, you know it's a banger. Okay, Niall? You know, I love Black and White. Love San Francisco. Reppin' it. But you know what? I'm always coming back to Small Talk. I don't know what that song does some to me. It's on the same wave actually as She from both Harry and Zayn. Like, it's got that vibe. From the show though, I am still obsessed with If You Leave Me. And then last up, Liam. I 100% am going to be doing a first listen through of LP1 because I literally have not listened to it. I just never got around to listening to it and I really want to. Like, I want to give his music a chance because I don't think it's all that terrible. So I definitely want to be doing that soon. I mean, is it a cop-out for me to say Strip That Down? That's one of the only songs I know from him, but it is a banger. It slaps every time it comes on. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not skipping that. And it's even better with the dance. All right, I think the only thing left I have to do is lips. So let's get our last question. Our last question is, do you think One Direction will reunite? I want to say yes. Do I want that? You know, like, how would that actually go? I think they're too far gone for like a Big Time Rush sort of reunion where they like put out more albums and go on tour and like are officially a band again. I think if they were to reunite, I would want them to do like, you know, like reality TV, they do like the reunion episode. I would want something like that. I don't know, have special guests come and interview them or something. I would want them to perform also like some of their classics, but also some deep cuts. I want to hear some deep cuts, boys. And then I would also want them to release Just Can't Let Her Go, which is never gonna happen because they sold the song, but you know, in my dreams. For a long time, I thought they would reunite. Truthfully, if they were going to reunite, I think they would have done it on the 10-year anniversary. And I think a lot of people, me included, expected them to do something on the 10-year and then they didn't. They just gave us a website instead. I'm telling you, if they were to reunite, I would only want it to be like a one-night thing. I don't want a tour, actually. And you know why I don't want a tour? Because I don't want to be paying those prices. If I didn't get tickets to that reunion tour, I think I'd have to die right there on the spot. As someone who never got to see them live, like, that would actually crush me. That would crush me into 1,000 pieces. It would be horrible. Y'all would not want to see that outcome. But you know what? Anything can happen. Dance Moms girls are having a reunion. Why can't One Direction? You know? But yeah, I finished my makeup. Here's the finished makeup look. Well, I hope you enjoyed this chill little extra video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up. You can also subscribe down below for more videos from me. I'm gonna go film another video. So I'll see y'all later. Okay, bye.